The faithful returned to the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris today. The famed cathedral hosted Mass for the first time since that devastating fire back in 2019. French President Emmanual Macron, dignitaries and bishops from around the world were among the 2,500 guests attending the service, which was closed to the public. The cathedral bells tolled last night in a grand reopening ceremony. CBS's Elaine Cobbe met up with some young people, including Americans, who helped rebuild this monument.
As the flames engulfed Notre Dame, many feared that even if it survived the fire, the skills needed to rebuild the cathedral were long lost. But it turned out there were still traditional craftsmen and women quietly at work around France, and soon an army of artisans was drafted in to restore the historic monument.
That's quite a privilege.
It is a privilege.
Camille Schmoker is a decorative painter who described her job as applying makeup touch-ups over the stonemason's work.
And it's gratifying to know that I've helped create something better than what it was, and it will outlast my lifetime.
So if we're looking at it now, can we see where you worked?
The idea in my job is that you don't actually see what I did. So if you don't see what I do, then it's mission accomplished.
Chief architect Philippe Villeneuve says the restoration shone a new light on traditional ways of working in construction and restoration. What is great about Notre Dame is it's like a school, he says, where we pass skills from generation to generation. Traditional carpenter Hank Silver worked on the timber roof of the cathedral.
Young people who really otherwise would never know that they could have a career as a traditional carpenter, stone cutter, mason. These trades are in the public eye again.
Here at this workshop of the Compagnon du Devoir, young apprentices from around France are learning traditional methods of stonemasonry, carpentry and roofing.
Apprentice stonemason Hugo Larivon says he feels a duty to protect France's architectural heritage, and that's why he's learning traditional methods here.
I can identify as my ancestors by working like them.
Apprentice roofer Maël Testa was lucky enough to work on the cathedral. It was very emotional, he said. I never thought I would get to do something like that. For the artisans who have now finished, the reopening is a bittersweet moment.
I feel like it's, in a way, my little baby, and now it's all grown up, and now it's going to be everyone's to visit.
And there has been huge demand for access to the religious services for the public all next week. All the places were reserved within 24 minutes of going online. Elaine Cobbe, CBS News in Notre Dame.